Wait, oh. We starting already? Hey, CJ! Hey, where's CJ at? Oh, we starting? Alright, give me 5 minutes. Wait, hey, come on. Yeah, we starting. Hey, go. I'm up.
What's good, pedestrians, and welcome back to another episode of Word on the Street. I'm one of your hosts, Deja Peters.
I'm another host, Cedric Joe.
And I'm another host, Noah Abbott.
And we are just happy to be back chilling and chopping it up with y'all. But how was y'all week? What's new with y'all?
Our week was pretty good, actually. I started my first week football practice this week, the spring ball. We practice from 2 to 6. But I'm liking this new football environment I'm in, learning some new plays, playing with my, 2 to 6.
2 to 6 is crazy.
Like it. I mean, it's not that bad because, we lift and then we go into our little training, conditioning, things like that. But it's pretty fun overall, getting into this new environment and everything like that. Then my guy laced me up with some, some Dodger tickets. We said basically courtside. That's basically what it is. But we sat real close. Couldn't get no better seats than what we got. But yeah, that's how my week was. My week was pretty good.
Went to a Dodger game. I'm a licensed driver now. You know what I'm saying? Got the big license. You know what I'm saying? Got the L's finally. So yeah, it was a good little weekend.
Spam congrats too in the chat. Spam congrats.
Yeah. Congrats. Go ahead and hit that for us real quick. Dang, what did I do this week?
How was your week?
I'm not gonna lie. Well, this week I ain't do too much, but last weekend was fun. You know what I'm saying? Last week, I mean, y'all was there.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, a short film that I co-starred in premiered at the Pan African Film Festival on what was it? Monday the 29th of April. But it was a lot of fun because it was the first time I've seen myself on a theater screen.
She did
you know
great.
What I'm saying?
She did
talk
great.
about that. Like,
y'all gotta see that too. Y'all gotta see.
But how is that? Like seeing yourself the first time?
How was it?
It was kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of crazy. It was like surreal because I'm like, wow, I'm really that's me up there. I'm watching myself up there. It was so much fun though. I'm not gonna lie. It was like I wish I could have made the second, showing too because the first showing was really late. Yeah. And people was kind of tired, you know what I'm saying? But because I was turned up, I was like, oh yeah, I'm about to see myself on screen, you know what I'm saying? Everybody else was kind of like, yeah, But see, if the second show, because second show was early, the second show was like 1:10. So you know what I'm saying? We would have been a little more. Everybody would have been turned up.
And we had a long day that day too.
We sure did.
We was all together that whole day.
We did.
Pick the whole fit, and y'all need to go spam like Deja's post, because me and CJ, we picked the fit out. She did too, but
I took the pictures too.
He took the fit.
I'm really a good photographer.
We really put the fit together, we put the fit together.
Yeah, they styled me and
they just want to stop at Olive Garden. Do y'all like
Olive Garden?
Olive Garden is not good.
The bread is the best thing to me.
Olive Garden is fire. You guys are tripping. You're tripping. Look at me.
It's just something about Olive, it just makes me nauseous.
First of all, how you just gonna disrespect my favorite restaurant like
they got good water
right in front?
Yeah, they do. They got good Sprite. The Sprite was fire. The Sprite and the bread was cool, and the Sprite was good.
The drinks is fire.
Yeah,
they
get you some good Sprite. Good. But I mean, I'm allergic to cheese and dairy and all that. Y'all know, and shrimp and all that. So I can't really.
So Paul. So how can you say it's bad?
You're not missing nothing.
I can't really because I get chicken tenders when I go there. So I mean, I can't. Chicken tenders is not the best thing to get at Olive Garden. I'm assuming. So they got some chicken tenders.
Everybody got chicken tenders.
They got chicken tenders.
Everybody got chicken
on the kids menu.
Everybody got
chicken tenders. Get you some chicken tenders.
Everybody got chicken.
And they do some chicken tenders and some spaghetti and a breadstick and all that. But I mean, it's not that good.
Yes.
BJ's is
overrated. BJ's fire.
Yeah, BJ's fire.
I mean, I'm not gonna knock BJ's because BJ's is good, but Olive Garden is good too. So
Olive Garden and BJ's.
Olive Garden.
I'm gonna have to go with BJ's.
I'm going BJ's for sure.
What's that famous thing they got that everybody like to get, the little cookie and the
bazooki?
Yeah.
I don't eat those.
What's your favorite restaurants?
Favorite restaurant?
It don't even gotta be in LA.
No.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I went to Mastro's for the first time not too long ago.
Okay.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Scrap.
we started.
Got a little money though to go.
We got some
Yeah,
money.
we got a little-
Rich.
Look, she
No.
flexing.
I know her.
Look, I said, what's your favorite restaurant?
She
I said,
straight off the back,
yeah.
Mastro.
I thought you was gonna say In and Out.
In and Out or something.
That's okay. We talk about we talk about
Mastro's,
fast food. I like.
Fast food.
Fast food.
Raise your canes.
Canes.
Y'all gonna hate me.
Canes are Chick-fil-A too. Y'all say that in the chat.
Y'all gonna hate
Canes
my
are Chick-fil-A.
favorite fast food.
I'm gonna have to go with. I'm gonna have to go with Canes, I think too. Though I'm gonna have to go with Canes. Canes is fire. The bread is the Texas toast is fire.
I like Burger King.
Shit, I'm glad you whispered that.
I like Burger King. Don't judge me.
I was
Okay.
Garden and Burger King.
Check me out though. Check me
Oh
out
my
though.
goodness.
The things I really eat.
We're gonna lose subscribers.
Oh my gosh.
The thing I really like to eat at Burger King is the mozzarella sticks. Okay, check that they hit every time. Every time they
Burger
never
King
miss.
got mozzarella sticks?
Yes.
I didn't even know they had that.
To be honest with you. I didn't
Well,
even
now
know
you
that.
do.
Burger King
Now you do.
mozzarella sticks.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. Stop
See, y'all know that.
judging me. I feel the judgment. Stop it.
we gotta. What about Canes? You mess with
I
Canes?
do like Cane's.
Okay, Cane's or
I
Chick-fil-A.
But
do.
Burger King's better. Wow.
I don't know. Look. I'm trying to step away from fast food.
Okay.
I'm trying to step away from fast food. Okay.
Health is wealth. You know you gotta eat good.
I've been eating better too, yo. You know what I'm saying? I've been eating a lot better, slowing down on the junk food and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause yeah, I'm an addict when it comes to junk candy, especially chocolate. I love chocolate. Like,
I need to start eating more on a regular basis in general. You know what I'm saying?
My favorite healthy place probably I'm gonna say Tender Greens. Y'all ever had Tender Greens?
Tender greens are good.
Tender Greens is
Tender
fire.
Greens are good.
Yeah, I eat Tender Greens all the time.
I
I
went
eat
to the
that
one in
every day.
Hollywood. It was really good. with My sister.
It's fire.
They chicken sandwich is real good.
Chicken, they got everything. Yeah,
They mashed
it's
potato,
fire.
steak. You never been?
I think I've had it once, and it was literally like I was actually on set, and that's what they got for lunch.
Oh yeah.
And I don't even remember.
And set
what I
food,
got.
like the set food,
set
be
food
hitting.
is Fire.
Fire. Fire. Like we said, fire. Fire.
What's the best meal you've ever had on set?
Ooh.
Ooh, that's hard.
The best food I ever had on set? I'm not gonna lie. I can't think of the best food I had on set. It definitely, I can't, no. I'm not, alright, so when I was on Space Jam, I can say they had the best dessert. Like, best
You
dessert.
used to get dessert on set.
Dessert, man.
That's
For
different.
lunch, like I
That's
was,
different.
dessert is crazy.
Dessert
for
was
lunch.
What was it? What was the dessert?
They had like brownies, ice cream, like cookies, like
man.
it was
You
so
was eating
much.
good.
And this, we not even talking about crafting. We talking about like lunch. Like this is stuff they have for lunch, not the snacks. Like
And craft services, you know, they be doing their thing too. If
Yeah.
y'all don't know, craft services, that's the snacks. They be doing their thing.
Yeah.
One of the best food though. It was all good.
It was all good. Fire. I'm gonna say, I don't know really. I'll just say like some steak. Some steak is always real good on set because, you know, they cook it on the little grill right there. You know, they be cooking it up. You just finish after, you know, a long day or a little half a day.
No. Yeah, that's true.
Y'all, I forget y'all be on some high end.
Nah, that's true. Cause I remember, yes, I think Space Jam had the. I can't remember what meal, but when I saw Space Jam, I think that was the best food. Cause we was like at houses and stuff, and they would cook steak, fish, like all kinds of crazy stuff. Like food was fire. Food was fire.
They be really cooking it up.
Yeah.
But yeah. What y'all eating on when y'all? Comment what y'all eating on while y'all watching this podcast.
Yeah, we already know you got
You gotta
your
be
snacks.
eating a meal or something while you watching the
We
podcast.
gonna be like Corey Kenshin tell you get your Nutri-Grain bar.
Stuffing in the.
Yeah, but nah. Speaking of Pan African, like you said, you did an amazing job in that. But speaking of Pan African, you know, we had our first live podcast.
Oh yeah.
We had our first live podcast. She wasn't able to be there. You know, she's working on a new project, but we had our first live podcast. That was pretty good.
Oh, really good actually.
Yeah.
Oh, really good.
Yes, we had Karis Rogers on, Layla Crawford,
Joshua Caleb Johnson.
Danielle, AT, Alex Thomas with Baller Bosses. We had some good people on. Y'all gotta come to the next one. We're gonna be dropping a date real soon. Y'all gotta pop out for the next
We
one.
definitely gonna do another
But yeah, that was good. Celebrated Pan African's 30th anniversary. Congrats to them. You know.
Opening night. Went to opening night. That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Also went to another premiere of Snowfall, which was pretty fun.
Yeah, the finale.
Yeah, we was at the red carpet for the Snowfall, the season finale of the 5th season.
It was good.
Seen pretty much the whole cast. It was really good.
The whole cast was good.
And I wasn't caught up, so that made me watch it. So after seeing that episode, I watched season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm all the way caught up now. Snowfall is great. That's a great show. I'm not gonna lie.
Snowfall, that's probably one of my favorite shows. I have to say.
Favorite?
Snowfall probably one of my favorite shows. You know, talk to my guy Damson. You know, I'm really the king of the DSS, the Dark Skin Society. If we really being honest, you know.
God, that's a lot of shade.
You know, we had to really talk to him. You know, I'm really the king of the Dark Skin Society. But it was pretty cool. You know, a lot of the girls were mad because you know Damson just popped out. With this new
word
girl.
on the street. The man popped out.
He popped out with the
Franklin
new
said
girl.
popped out.
He popped out with the new girl, and then y'all wanna know some random stuff. Tyler, me and CJ, we just right here at the red carpet. You know, we about to walk the red carpet, and out of nowhere, we just see Tyler the Creator just run up on us like he running in bull rush to the red carpet. We like, what the heck? Like,
Tyler
who expects
there.
Tyler the Creator to be there?
He taller than I expected to, bro.
Yeah.
Like 6'2" or something.
Yeah. Tyler.
He's tall. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I didn't think he was.
How you feel about Dempson having a lady?
I know how. Because a lot of people, you know.
She is in a relationship. My bad. You know what I'm saying? But the single ladies out there, how do y'all?
Yeah,
feel?
how y'all feel? You know
About the I can't say the
Y'all
king.
about to, why y'all trying to start something?
Oh yeah, we gonna get caught up.
Hey, I know he can't get days.
But
shout out Christian.
So what's he? He the.
My bad.
I have to be completely honest. I haven't watched Snowfall yet.
Okay.
I haven't watched it yet. I guess I kind of have to start it now. I'm gonna start it. I promise. I promise you, I'm gonna start it. I don't break pinky promises because if you break a pinky promise, you're a bad person. But I'm gonna start it. I promise. But yeah, why y'all trying to get this man?
Yeah, we not. You know what I'm saying?
We're not gonna. Cause really, I'm the king of the DSS. Really, but you know, yeah. I just want one of my fellow members of the DSS had to give him a little.
Yeah, go ahead and claim your throne. No, go ahead. Let him know.
Dark Skin Society, the Dark Skin Society. You feel me?
Yeah, y'all heard it, right? Y'all heard it. All right.
That's a lot to say.
Crazy.
Yeah, unfortunately, I wasn't able to make the opening night or the Snowfall party or the live panel.
But she
But
working.
here's the, yeah,
She
I was
She
filming.
She
I was
filming because she got
you
another
know.
project for y'all.
You know, dropping soon, hopefully. You know what I'm saying?
And speaking of the projects, what we didn't mention is her film Kiara, the short film you can actually find on the Path website.
Path.org.
So link will be in the description box and all that good stuff.
Yes, because y'all need to go watch that after y'all watch this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna warn y'all, it's short, but it's a little scary.
She's
It's a
crazy.
little
It's a
scary.
little scary, yeah.
My character was crazy. I wasn't crazy. My character was
She
crazy.
changed the voice up. Whoa. See, that's
Yep.
the acting. That's the acting.
Why,
skills.
I'm about to
That's
say,
how
why y'all
it's
acting
gonna
like I don't do it on a regular basis? I do it on a
Oh,
regular.
another voice.
Oh,
another
my God.
voice.
Yeah, see,
I always do that. Always. That ain't nothing new. That ain't nothing new.
I know.
But something I really wanted to touch on this episode because I've gotten I've gotten a lot of questions as of late asking me, you know, how do I get into the business? How do I get into the acting industry? So what I want to do is we're going to share our stories, tell y'all how we got into it, and then, you know, you just kind of take what you can from that and do what you got to do. So I guess I'll start. Can I start? I can start.
And that's what our panel was about too. Also. That's
Oh,
what
yeah,
our
yeah,
panel
yeah.
was about.
For sure.
People
See,
in
there
the
you
street.
go, there you
Let's
go.
get into
So if
it.
you missed the panel, you know, and plus this is different because, you know, I'm
Y'all
at
about
this
to get her perspective.
Okay. So personally, I started acting when I was 9. I started off in theater. So if you know what Amazing Grace Conservatory is, I started off with that. I played Maria in West Side Story because, you know, leading lady material, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
But so that was when I realized, okay, yeah, this is what I want to do. So after that, elementary school, I was doing some more plays. I was on dance team. I was trying to do gymnastics. Like I was doing a lot. And then, I'll say I didn't actually get into film until I turned 18 because that's when I was able to transport myself. I didn't need a work permit or, a parent with me. So when I turned 18, I got some headshots. And I signed up for Actors Access, and that's what I got a lot of my bookings from. And then once I started booking on Actors Access, I started making connections, networking with people. And now, I'll say the last couple projects I've done is literally been people being like, yo, like, didn't you act in this? Can you come do this project for me real quick? Yeah, so that's like the direct bookings.
That's great.
The
Yeah, that's
direct
great.
bookings, you know? But that's just been my journey. So headshots, Actors Access, networking, basically.
And what is Actors Access for people that don't know?
All right. Actors Access is basically a website for actors and actresses, models, like casting directors. So what they'll do is casting directors will post, jobs and projects on it, and you have the opportunities to submit if the role fits, your description or whatnot. So that's what I did. I was submitting for stuff and just getting auditions like that. So what they'll do is they'll send you what they were doing at first was just sending auditions immediately, but now they do EcoCast, which is, the
EcoCast, yeah.
The remote version of auditions. They'll send you some sides, or they'll send you the script, the sides of the script that they want you to read. They'll send you that. You film the audition. You send it in. If they like you, they'll call you back for a callback, and then it just kind of goes from there. But yeah, Actors Access. Link will be in the description box. Go ahead and sign up.
I heard that. Take y'all notes. Actors Access, EcoCast. Take y'all notes. Y'all want to be an actor or actress. Yeah. But now, what about you, CJ? What about you?
My story is different. I'm not gonna lie, because you hear a lot of people who grow up and say acting was something they wanted to do. I kind of grew up into it. So I was around 5 months years old, and it was and I got picked for a Baby Gap. It was a Baby Gap contest that I had ended up getting picked for. So that was my first modeling gig. At a very young age, I was about 5 months, and so I kind of grew up as a baby doing little modeling gigs and stuff like that. And at the age of 3, I got my first commercial. It was I was a little firefighter as a kid or something like that. So I grew up doing commercials and national commercials, stuff like that. But I was into sports, and sports was something that I wanted to do as a kid. I felt like that was every young kid's dream, and that was something that I wanted to do, either be in the NFL or the NBA. Around 9 years old was the time I transferred into the theatrical side of acting, and I got my first co-starring role in Game Shakers. I wasn't Triple G. People be thinking I was Triple G when I was younger, but I got my first little co-starring role, and I remember just being on set and just seeing everybody, and I was like, dang, this is cool. I could really keep doing this. And I think from then I had stopped playing football. And I kind of really focused on acting. Then I had started getting more guest starring roles and stuff like that, and just took off from there. So it was something that I kind of grew up into, and it took me a little later to realize that I was pretty good at it for one, and it was something that I wanted to do. So
that's solid. Yeah. And you see, he's shining, in his acting career. Woman of the Movement. Y'all go check that out again if you haven't.
Still on Hulu.
Yeah.
Space Jam, still on HBO Max.
Yeah.
I gotta go check that out.
You haven't. I mean, come on now. You had to have watched Space Jam at least.
You gotta watch it.
Come on.
It's a classic.
That's cult. That's a what's it? A cult classic? What they call it?
I don't even know, but I just know it's he making history. That's all.
And if y'all into R.L. Stein, Goosebumps and stuff like that, I did shoot an episode of Just Beyond, which is another R.L. Stein book. So we made a show for that. So that's also on Disney Plus. I was on the season finale of that. So every episode is a different. It's about something different. So you guys can go check that out. Yeah. Season 8, The Trios.
I just watched that. That was really, you did good. Yeah.
Yeah, that was solid.
It was,
I remember
it was
I
good.
was great. That screen was huge too when we watched it. The screen was that was a big screen.
I watched it on my phone.
Oh, yeah.
So. But no, tell us your story. How'd you get into the business?
Well, I got in the business when I was about 5 years old, and I'm 17 now, for y'all that don't know. But I got in the business when I was about 5. As a kid, I used to always say, I want to be in the TV, I want to do that. And my mom, she around a lot of people in the entertainment business and people like that. And so, it was a quick call away. My Auntie Terry, she took some headshots of me. From there, sent it to a few agents. Then from there, just started going out for commercials, auditions, things like that. And after 2 auditions, 3 auditions, something like that, I booked a Paul Frank commercial, Target commercial, and it just started going from there. I did a lot of commercials, but theatrical wise, I don't think I got into theatrical until about 9, it might have been 9, 8 or 9, something like that. I did Bones. That was the first thing I did for theatrical, but yeah.
Wait, Bones like the show?
Yeah.
Bones the show, yeah. It's called Code in the Case. That's the name of the episode.
Do we know what episode that is?
I don't know what episode it is, but I know it's called Code in the Case. I know that's what it's called.
Code in the Case, okay.
Yeah.
Code in the Case.
That was the first thing I did theatrical wise, but I did a lot of commercials, a lot of Nike commercials too. Shout out Nike, sponsors, and Deja, she got the hook up of Nike too.
Don't tell them that. You can't tell them all that.
My
Come
bad,
on,
my bad.
nah. Come
But
on.
no, shout out Nike sponsors. You know, if I need a commercial, or you want to sponsor the podcast, we got you.
Yeah.
We got you.
But one thing I would say though about the industry, we started in a place where obviously it was pre-COVID, and we were able to go in rooms and show who we were as the character, and who we were personally. I would say now I feel like it's a little more difficult because now everything is through self-tapes and everything's virtual now. But I would say I feel like it was easier going into the room because you got to show how you were to work with your like who you were, and your personality. That was a huge part of when you step into the room. And I feel like now you only could go based off so much now. It's just based off the tape. I feel like so.
Yeah. No, quite literally. I mean, there are so many different ways to go about getting into the acting industry just in general. Like for some people it's about who you know. For some people it's straight up your talent. So for some people it's years of like classes and like all types of, like, there's so many different avenues to go down. There is no right or wrong way to do it. But I will say I completely agree with CJ when he says it's different now in terms of because of COVID and all that good stuff. Not good stuff. That's not good stuff. In terms of COVID, because now you can't, audition in front of people the same. I'll say, like, if they like you enough to bring you back for the callback, that's when you get the opportunity to really showcase who you are as a person. But when you send in a self tape, you're literally only reading the lines and slating. Like, that's it. Like, there is no opportunity to have a conversation with the casting director or anybody sitting out at the panel who's can potentially put you in the project. So it's difficult in that sense, but that just means that your acting just has to be A1 on the self tape. So you got to but the good thing about it though is you have opportunities to rewatch it and be like, I could do that better. I'm gonna redo that. So that means that it's really no excuses to put your best foot forward. Versus if you go into a room, you could be a little nervous and flub lines, stuff like that. But there's pros and cons to both. It's pros and cons.
Yeah, I was definitely gonna say that. I agree with you. It's definitely some pros and cons. Going in the room, like CJ said, you really get to show that personality and everything. But outside of the room, on camera, virtual, you get to do it as many times as you want. When you're doing the audition, at the callback, they put you on Zoom. In director session, they put you on Zoom or they may bring you in. But you get to do it as many times as you want for the audition, so you're going to put your best one forward. That's one of the pros for virtual auditions. But yeah, now what's y'all like strategy, or not strategy, like you get a script, what's the process? How does that go for y'all?
It kind of depends, like, on what it is, to be honest with you.
Okay.
It's like depending on it, cause personally I know what I'm capable of. So it's like if it's not a long script, I'll probably I'll read over it and then I'll put it to the side and then probably not read it again until it's time to shoot. Cause it's like I know that I'm gonna be ready when the time comes, if that makes sense. But if it's a script that I really feel like I have to study, I'll study more on it. So yeah, because and then again, like you said, you can do it as many times as you want. Right. You can do it however many times you want until you feel like it's perfect. So there's that aspect of it. Rather than if it was in a room, you really have to prepare more and make sure you're ready because you only get one shot.
Absolutely. Yeah. Let's see. When I get a script, same thing, kind of, I have to read it over to see how long it is, see if there's a monologue the character has to memorize or something like that. If there's a monologue, I'm looking at that first. And I'm making sure I have at least the points because, okay, when I film my self-tapes, I try my hardest to be spot on to word for word because, the improvisation stuff can help sometimes, but then sometimes it doesn't. It just depends on who the casting director is. So I try to make sure if it's a long paragraph, I'm making sure I read that over a couple good times before I film it, just so I make sure I got it down. And have cues and points because I know if I have the gist of what I'm saying, like if I know like the context of what the conversation is, it's normally pretty easy to memorize in that sense. So yeah, that's kind of my process. I just
you definitely gotta know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Understand what you're reading before you just try to remember it. And I feel like that's what a lot of people think it is just remembering lines and stuff like that. Yeah. It's more that goes into it.
Yeah, you got to be a character in that moment, in that conversation. Like you are embodying whatever it is you're talking about. So you can't just like, because that's a lot of the time that's how people come off sounding like they're reading. If they're just memorizing the lines instead of actually having the conversation, it literally it sounds like you're reading a book. Like
it's like a robot.
Yeah. Come on.
I would say that. Now me, like when I first get a script, I always look at the character breakdown and everything like that. I tried some other ways too. Like a while ago, I used to like look at movies or things like that, or like try to see something, watch something that was like the script that I'm looking at, and try to like use that as an example or use that as a crutch, like to try to get like a feel of the role. But it's lots of different ways that you can do things. I've heard people writing out their lines. There's ways they can memorize their lines, and I've also heard people. I don't know if you guys heard. Like some people say, like if they say their lines and then on voice memo and they record themselves, that can do that. But I haven't. Those don't seem to really work for me either. They don't work for me. I just go with the old fashioned, just look at the script, just read it over and learn.
You read it until you remember it.
I feel like. Do you feel like as you like learn so many scripts, like it's easy now, like to really learn scripts now?
Yeah.
You think? Yeah, I think so too.
I don't know. I just feel like because it's some scripts that I'm like, it'll be easy remembering, and some scripts is like hard. Like, why can't I just do this?
Like some words would be there, like write things that are like different from what you normally say.
Yeah.
Like things that like you don't talk like that.
Have you ever got a script where you have to like do another accent?
Yeah, I have. Give a little African accent. You feel me?
African accent.
You know what I'm saying? I did a lot of accents. British.
I have to do a South African accent, and it's not as like. You have to like be specific when you say African accents, because all African accents do not sound the same, and I had to learn that. So I had to do one where I had to do a Nigerian accent and another where I had to do a South African accent. Those sound totally different. Like those are way different. And like I'll look up some people who do different accents, and I know Trevor Noah, he has a South African accent, so it's like when he talks, it's not a real heavy accent, but you can tell he's from like South Africa.
I'm gonna put you on the spot real quick. Can you do the little Nigerian accent?
A Nigerian accent? Give me a line.
Just go ahead and continue the conversation.
Okay, look. When I do the accent, you have to understand that the Nigerian accent and the South African accent are two different. Okay. So when I look it up, I look up the Trevor Noah accent, and it is different from the Nigerian accent.
Okay. You sound like Giannis. I ain't gonna say.
I don't mind to offend nobody. It ain't perfect, but you know, like.
I know I don't get on offend nobody. We just joking.
Nah, I be trying, but like, it be hard sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna cap. I have my British accent down, like to a T.
Get the British, I don't think.
Honestly, it's like it's like I don't even know how to explain it. I've been doing this since I was little. Like no, I'm gonna let me premise this by saying, right, my mom, right, she used to always do a British accent for like no reason whatsoever. So I just kind of picked it up, and it was like, okay, so now we're talking back and forth with a British accent, and I don't get me wrong, I don't know like what part of Europe is from, but I know it sound like it's from over that way. So
that was a different accent right there. Over that way, you feel me?
I could definitely do a New York accent. I can definitely hear my little
New York accent is crazy. What's my mother like? The New York accent I got, like you really think I'm from New York? Like I'm dead.
Too,
like word to my mother.
Word.
For me, don't got the Timbs on right now. We're rocking the Balenci's, but. He got the New York cap on now.
You know what I'm saying?
With the brim bent.
Yeah.
What's on my mother? Like, it's like that. It's like that.
Yo, chill. We doing our thing. You feel? You know what I'm saying?
One thing I was not prepared for was that. Was definitely not prepared for that.
You wasn't prepared.
I was not prepared.
You know
I wasn't
like
prepared. I wasn't prepared for that.
I like Chicago's slang.
I don't know about Chicago.
Yeah.
Like wait, is it Chicago?
Is it Baltimore?
No, Baltimore
they
be
be
crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
Dude.
they were like,
They
Steve, like I can't. Nah, I it's somebody I know, and he knows how to. He got the Baltimore accent down. Like I cannot do it. Like yeah, I can't do that.
What did POTUS say?
He said what that.
What did POTUS say?
Was that Baltimore? I think that was Birmingham.
That was Birmingham. He said he went to Birmingham, Alabama.
He's weird. He said, "Nah, but yeah, the accents is crazy." And then you know what's crazy? Like, you know how we talk regular and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. If you go to another country or somewhere like Paris or something, you sound crazy.
You sound crazy.
No, yeah, absolutely. Like it's just like if they come over here, what are you saying?
Different. Like
They say Californians we sound proper though. I don't. They say we sound like real proper. You think so?
I mean, we pronounce like every syllable of a word unless we're like talking really really fast. But I can see what they mean. Like for example,
I feel like British accent. Oh my god, I feel like British accents pronounce like the words and stuff like very
proper.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely a bit more proper than we
What
are.
like code?
Definitely.
Like,
But I'll say that for example, in New York, right? They don't pronounce the R. They say water. They don't say water or quarter. They say quarter.
New York just be talking.
what you like? I said water.
I love New York. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little parched. Just a little bit.
Little parts.
No.
I love New York though. Like,
I've never been.
They slang, they style, like the way they talk is cool. And and the women out there are aggressive. Like a lot of New York women are aggressive.
I mean, I've never been, so I can't even speak to
One
that.
time. But I'm like hearing people talk, like the way they talk and the way like women from New York carry themselves, they be aggressive.
Well, I say New Yorkers in general are a little
pretty aggressive.
Like
Yeah.
my dad is from New York.
Oh, okay.
When he get mad, that New York hop out.
What part of New York is he
Brooklyn.
from?
He's from Brooklyn. I think the part of Brooklyn he's from is literally called East New York. So yeah, when he get mad, are you dumb?
Like he put on
You stupid or something?
Put on
Like-
Tim's for whoopings.
Put on the Timbs, yeah.
He got whooping shoes.
Lace them up, yeah.
He got. I feel like out here, like how we got. You know, you got to get new Air Forces in New York. You got to get new
Tim's
Timbs.
all the time.
Timbs.
Yes, my dad
Get
used to
your
have
Timbs,
literally like all the colors, all the assortment of colors.
I ain't on
He
the
got
pair
rid
of
of them,
Timbs.
but-
Man,
I was
Same.
think I owned a pair of Timbs.
Really?
I was young.
You never had the Yodas?
Nah, I had the lugs. That's what I had, dude. You know the lug? Them the California Timbs. Yeah.
You don't know what the legs are?
What is that? What is that?
That's the legs.
I'm scared. I want to know.
I had the Mookie Betts. You know what I'm talking about.
They don't even know about that.
That's the inside
Mookie
joke.
Betts.
Mookie Betts. That's the inside joke. Nah, yeah.
Yeah, we had the legs. But
I mean, I had Uggs. I don't know. I ain't never heard of
Yeah, we had
Uggs.
Uggs and legs.
Oh, okay.
I had the lugs, the Uggs, the hugs, all that.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna insert a picture somewhere, cause
All right. I need to see that first before you put that in there.
Yeah.
I don't want to be out there looking
No.
bad and stuff like that.
no, I'm gonna just put some lugs up.
That's
I'm gonna Google lugs. I'm gonna put it up.
I gotta see
You right there, you watching this right now with your lugs on. I know you mess with lugs, right?
You your
watching
lugs
with
or your chunkless? Which one?
Yeah.
It's either. I mean, cause you either at the house or you outside with it. It's either
What you
one.
doing?
Are you
y'all
busting
y'all excited?
had a legs?
I did not have those. All right, bro.
I had those too.
That was the Lemur Park special.
The what?
He
The what?
said the little bird part. That's cool.
The what?
That was
He
the,
the look he had.
I am.
that was the Lemur Park 5000s.
Y'all can find the legs in Nordstrom's too.
Yeah, you can find it.
Oh, so no, they must be designer then. Cause wait,
No,
Nordstrom's or
no.
Nordstrom Rack? Which one?
I don't know what he's talking about right now.
No?
I ain't gonna catch
Nordstrom
you.
Rack, motherfucker.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
all right.
Okay.
Nah, y'all excited for the summer though? You know, we almost
what?
to the summer. I got school.
I have
school.
class.
You know, I'm still finishing school. They done what? He done with school. She in
Graduated.
college. You know, still
I have class
locked
this
up.
summer.
Won't let me out.
Hey, I do want to take. I want to go to. I want to take barber class though.
Barber.
I wanna
I know
learn
you was
cut
mentioning
hair
that.
stuff. Yeah. I want to learn how to cut hair.
He gonna cut y'all up right there.
Yeah, you need to cut.
We gonna get you a
I'm charge
barbershop
like a
on
dub.
wheels.
Oh, dang, that's some good prices.
That's what I'm saying. People gonna be coming.
Barber haircuts like $40.
No, they like 50. They expensive.
They
That's
like
a lot
50,
of.
40,
If I'm driving the
35.
dub and I got good work.
Yeah, you gonna be having a line out the door.
That's a fact. That's what I'm saying. We gonna get you a barbershop on wheels.
Like, ooh, that's
Because you
hard.
got your L's
You
now.
know what's crazy? I seen one.
Where?
It's where is it? I was with my mom, and we seen one. I think what street is that on?
What is it? Do you remember what it was called?
But it was like a big van. He was just in the back of the
Big
van
head.
cutting
He
hair.
was cutting hair.
Yeah, I was like, that's hard. I was like, yeah, I need me one of those. Then he closed up shop. All right, drive off. Go back home.
That's you know what we need hair salons on wheels too. Do they got them? Do they got hair salons on wheels? We need that.
Hair salon on wheels?
I need my hair lady to be able to come to me.
But it takes a while.
I know
Haircuts don't take that long.
How long did it cost?
How long?
I mean, whoa.
He said, how long do it cost?
That's me. That's that Southern. You know what I'm saying? You know how long do it cut?
Well, personally, when I go in, I mainly just get like a trim, maybe a press. So that's probably like
Y'all know what that is.
90. You
Not-
know what
Huh?
a trim? A press and a trim?
Nine what?
90.
$9. Yeah.
90.
$9.
Cause here's the thing.
19.
You get put in the bowl, you get your hair shampooed and conditioned, and then you get put under the dryer, and then you get it all dry, and they sit you down, and they press it, and they snip it. And see, that's a process in itself. That's long. It actually takes quite a long time, especially if your hair
some water
just
on
busy.
that, with some Cantu, you know what I'm saying?
That ain't
Cantu,
That ain't how it works.
Too.
That is not how it works.
some Cantu.
Y'all, that's how y'all think this happened.
Just throw some.
That's how y'all think this happened.
360 with it. Sporting.
See the
Murder.
difference? Wave check.
Well, all right, why you put me on the spot right now, bro?
You said it.
I didn't say all that.
We have to do the accents. You gotta do the wave check.
Huh?
I said we have to do
No
that.
hablo
what's
English.
that? Huh?
No hablo English.
No.
You know,
Hey, but nah, yeah. What was we talking about? Yeah, we was talking about the summer. There, back on that.
Hey,
Back on the summer.
someone's finna be crazy, and I got the L's.
Oh, he's
saying?
dangerous. Lord,
It's time to throw a party. Should we throw a party?
We definitely
should word on
party.
the street throw a party?
Word on the street is throwing a party this summer, and you are gonna come out to the party. You know why?
Come to LA.
Cause you great. You gonna come to the party.
And we great.
Yeah,
So we
we great.
greatness.
And since
Yeah.
you're great, you gotta pay.
You gotta pay $150,000.
Jesus Christ.
I'm
Who
playing
y'all flying out here?
Yeah, we gonna have Dirk is coming. We already talked to
Oh
Dirk.
yeah.
We did talk to
Oh,
Dirk, so
Dirk.
Dirk gonna be there.
You know LeBron gonna be there.
Yeah,
Dirk. LeBron.
And then we got Drake. Drake is supposed to perform.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Champagne poetry.
I had no knowledge of this one.
Yeah.
No
Nah, yeah.
knowledge.
Drake is coming. He said he gonna perform champagne poetry, and then I think he gonna have Jack Harlow.
Yeah, I was
You know,
just gonna say, I think,
they just
yeah.
had that new that new feature.
And then Drewski's doing like a little comedy
Drewski
special.
I'm sorry.
Odell.
You said Jack Harlow?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jack
Jack
Harlow.
gonna be there.
That's what Drake had said.
Yeah.
We had talked to Drake the other day. You know, just regular stuff.
Okay.
But,
All right. I'm
Yeah.
Y'all better
Every
pop
talented
up.
individual.
We got a cold lineup. Drake, Jack Harlow, Lil Durk.
I think Future said he's gonna.
Future did say
He
did just drop an album, too.
because he got Wait For You, and then Jack Harlow. You
Yeah,
know,
new album just came out, you know what I'm saying?
And
so
then
Drake-
isn't there a song with Drake on there too?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why we
Wait For
said,
You, Wait For
that's
You.
why Future had called us because
Yeah.
we was like we don't know if he want, but Future called, so
Yeah.
we had to handle it.
We
But
got
we
more
got
space and stuff like that. But yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we handled it. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So we gonna have a nice lineup for y'all to come out. Y'all better come out to the party. You know, Drake, Caitlyn, for real. All them gonna be there.
Details dropping
Real
soon.
Real soon.
Soon.
I don't know how soon, but it's soon.
Soon. Real soon. Real soon.
Real soon.
Real soon.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
With that
All
being
that-
said,
and all that. Yeah, and but yeah, with that being said, we can
this
go ahead
episode
and
gonna end sooner.
yeah, we can go ahead and cut this episode right here. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all for tuning in, sitting down, talking with us, chatting with us, and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Make sure you follow the Word on the Street socials.
Make sure you
no,
follow
our
the Word on
socials
the
and Word on the Street socials, and subscribe.
Yeah, like, comment, you know what I'm saying? Hit that like button, you know what I'm saying?
Hit the
If you're new to the channel, subscribe and hit the bell so you always know what we posting. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
Make sure you share it with
I
people.
don't think they understood.
You gotta say it again?
I think we. Hold on. I think we gotta get up because
He put the mic
I
down.
don't think
We
they.
gotta get it.
I don't think they follow. Did you follow the Word on the Street? Can you go follow Word on the Street right now? Go follow.
Yeah.
You right there. Go follow.
Look.
Go follow.
Like, comment, subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Hit the bell so you know be posting like what more
You know,
more do I have to say? You know
one
what
time,
I'm
one
saying?
time, two times,
Like,
you know what I'm
to-
saying?
look.
Send it to your mom, your dad, your cousin, your auntie, your grandma, your dog,
Yeah.
all of them.
So your dog can stop barking. Put word on the street in front of him.
Yeah, that's a good
And your
idea.
baby, you know, your baby crying every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just put up, yeah. Just
Don't
come
wear it
on
on the
now.
street in
We
front of
need,
them.
you know, we good people. You know what I'm saying? But y'all knew that already.
Yeah.
But
And we can't forget path.org
oh yeah.
and Hulu.
Yeah.
Well, man, the movement and Neighborhood Alert coming to you real soon. You know,
yeah.
short film coming out.
Boy,
But y'all
I
can't
wait till
forget
that come on, boy.
Hulu, path.org. Go tap in right now after you finish watching this episode.
Absolutely. Matter of fact, I said the link gonna be in the
Oh
description
yeah,
box.
Link on me, you know what I'm saying? Little horror short film, you know what I'm saying? And I was telling y'all about, you know what I'm saying? She did a great job.
Thank you. Prepared to be a little scary.
Yeah.
You might jump. If you jump, you gotta. If you jump, you have to subscribe.
Yeah, if you jump,
have
you
to.
gotta subscribe.
You have to.
She gonna
That's
be-
the
But you
bet.
gonna subscribe
You
anyway.
bet?
You gonna jump.
No, you wasn't a man. You were. We out. Bye.
We gonna catch you.
I'm out, bro.